This video provides a brief review of comma usage. Commas are used to assist the reader. A comma indicates a brief pause between parts of the sentence that need to be separated. So commas can change the meaning of a sentence, so it is important to learn how to use them correctly. Look at the difference between these two sentences. Let's eat grandma, or let's eat grandma. In one of them, and the one on the left, it looks like we're calling grandma to dinner. Let's eat, grandma. On the right, it looks like it's grandma that's being served for lunch, which is not good. Okay, so let's go over some basic rules of comma usage. First of all, use commas to separate a series of items in a list of 3 or more. So if you have a list of 3 things or more, use a comma to separate them. Here's an example. Popular tourist destinations in the United States are Boston, New York, Seattle, and Charleston. Commas are also used to set off introductory elements. So an introductory element can be a word, a phrase, or a clause. So always make sure that you can locate the independent clause or the main part of the sentence before using a comma. After typing an assignment, it is important to proofread carefully. Okay, so the independent clause or the main part of that sentence is, it is important to proofread carefully. You can see that the beginning part, after typing an assignment, just introduces that main part of the sentence, so we follow it with a comma. Commas are used when you join independent clauses into compound sentences. So you use one of those coordinating conjunctions to join 2 sentences together. And it looks like this. He interviewed for the position, but he was not selected. You have 2 independent clauses here. He interviewed for the position, he was not selected. If I want to, I could have them be 2 separate sentences, but I wanted to combine them. So how I would do that is choose one of the coordinating conjunctions. Okay, so I decided to use the word but. So I separate those 2 independent clauses by using the comma and the coordinating conjunction. So to choose a coordinating conjunction, you need to remember this acronym FANBOYS. For, and, nor, but, or, yet. So if you remember that, you can use it like a formula. You join those 2 independent clauses using a comma and one of those FANBOYS conjunctions. Commas are also used to set off parenthetical or non-restrictive ideas. So what that means, a parenthetical or a non-restrictive idea, it's one that interrupts the flow of the sentence, but it's not essential to the meaning of a sentence. Here's an example for you. The man with the hat, George, was fired from his last 4 jobs. So you can see that George just gives us further clarification on who the man with the hat is. It's not essential to the meaning of the sentence, so we surround it with commas. It's important to remember, use the comma both before and after that interrupting idea. Commas are used with dates and addresses. Okay, you can see the comma usage there. You separate the day of the week from the date and then the year. Commas are also used to separate consecutive coordinate adjectives of equal importance. Let me explain what that means. It's a series of 2 or more adjectives. Okay, they're going to modify a noun. They could be arranged in any order, or they could be strung together with the word and. Let's look at an example. Cloning may have harmful, irreversible effects. So my coordinate adjectives are harmful and irreversible. Let's put it to our little test. We could switch the order. Cloning may have irreversible, harmful effects. Or we could string them together using the word and. Cloning may have harmful and irreversible effects. So since it passes our test, we use a comma to separate them. Okay, and you could do it either way. You could say cloning may have irreversible, comma, harmful effects, or you could say it the way that it's presented here. Commas are also used after a verb that introduces a quotation. Okay, you can see Mr. Kaplan said, comma, pet cloning is a scam, not a service. Commas are also used to separate nouns of address. Okay, when you're talking to someone, like in our opening example, let's eat grandma. Okay, so where are you going, Mary? Mary, where are you going? Okay, you can see where we're going with this. And then if it's in the middle, you put a comma on either side. For more information about comma usage, try the OWL at Purdue's website. The OWL at Purdue is a great resource. It has a wonderful comma section. It also has some quizzes that you can take to test your knowledge. So I hope you found this presentation helpful.